Welcome to Curiodexia, the place where curiosity isn't just a feeling, it's a journey. Today, we're diving deep into something closer than your heartbeat, but more mysterious than black holes. This is the story of the human brain. Have you ever wondered what the most complex object in the known universe is? Some might guess it's a black hole with its terrifying density and ability to bend time. Others might say a quantum computer or the vast web of galaxies across space. But the answer might be sitting quietly right behind your eyes. The human brain. Weighing about 1.4 kilograms, your brain isn't very big. You could hold it in your hands. It looks soft, kind of like a grayish sponge. And honestly, it doesn't seem that impressive at first glance. But don't let the appearance fool you. This wrinkled organ is the reason you're able to hear this, understand it, and think about it. It's what makes you you. Inside your brain, there are roughly 86 billion neurons. Each of those neurons can form thousands of connections with other neurons, making a grand total of around 100 trillion connections. That's more connections than there are stars in our galaxy. These connections form the foundation for every thought, every emotion, every movement and sensation you experience. And yet, for all its power, the brain is still mostly a mystery. We've mapped parts of it. Which areas are involved in vision, speech, or memory. We can scan the brain and see which regions light up when you're resolving a math problem or listening to music. But when it comes to the deep questions like how thoughts are born, how consciousness works, why we dream, or how we form long-term memories, we're still in the dark. Think about this. We don't even know exactly how a single memory is stored. You remember your first bike ride, your favorite childhood meal, the face of someone you love, but we can pinpoint exactly where or how those memories are physically kept in the brain. It's not like data stored in a hard drive. The brain is organic, always rewiring itself, forming new connections and trimming old ones. Your memories aren't static files, they're alive, constantly evolving. Even more fascinating is the fact that your brain is studying itself. Right now, as you listen and think about your brain is literally reflecting on its own existence. That's something we've never seen in any other structure in the universe. It's like a flashlight trying to light itself up. No other object in science does that. We've explored galaxies millions of light years away. We've mapped the ocean floors. We've even manipulated atoms. But the thing sitting in our own heads, still largely unknown territory. Consciousness is one of the biggest mysteries. You know you're alive. You have a sense of self. A continuous inner experience. But how? What part of the brain gives rise to the feeling of I? Is it just the result of neurons firing in a certain way? Or is there something deeper going on? And if it is just neurons, can we ever replicate that with machines? Can AI ever be conscious? Or are we missing something fundamental? Dreams are another puzzle. Every night, your brain generates these strange, often surreal experiences that can feel incredibly real. Scientists have theories they might help process emotions or organize memories, but we still don't know exactly why or how dreams happen. Why do some dreams make sense, while others are just chaos? And why do they feel so emotionally intense? Then there's emotion itself. How does a mix of chemicals and electrical activity translate into feelings like love, grief, jealousy, or hope? How can a single thought trigger tears or laughter? We know certain neurotransmitters are involved, like dopamine and serotonin. But the real emotional landscape of the brain is incredibly complicated and personal. Get this, we only using a small percentage of our brain as true potential at any one time. That old myth that we only use 10% isn't true, but it's accurate in a different way. We're still figuring out how different regions interact, how the left and right hemispheres balance tasks, and how the subconscious plays into our daily behavior. There's so much happening behind the scenes that we're not even aware of. What's even crazier is how the brain can change. It's not a fixed system. Through something called neuroplasticity, your brain can rewire itself. Lose a sense like sight, and your brain will repurpose that region to boost your other senses. Practice a skill repeatedly, and your brain will literally reshape to support that. It's always adapting, learning, evolving more like a living universe than a static machine. So why is the human brain considered the most mysterious object known to science? Because it's not just powerful, it's deeply enigmatic. It's the seed of every human experience, yet it hides its own secrets better than anything else in nature. The more we study it, the more it surprises us. It's not just an object, it's a story we haven't finished reading, and maybe never fully will. If that made you curious, stick around. There's a lot more where that came from. This is Curiodexia, and we explore the questions that make us wonder. See you in the next one.